Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel outside the target demographic. Today we're going to be doing part 3 of my everyday carry bag series, and that is inducing an erection. Let's get started. Again, I apologize for the setup of the bag. This is going to be a little abstract. I will try and do what I can, but I am limited to the video setup here. Basically what we have is if we, hypothetically, but also in reality, had the main compartment that was completely empty. There is nothing here until probably about an eighth of the way down the bag. So this is an open compartment. And that is by design. We will be covering that in another video. But you'll notice the bag keeps some rigidity. The bag does not fold over on itself. It stays erect, as I originally opened with. Quality jokes, by the way. Tell me so in the comments. But there is some structure to this bag where even if I stand it upright, it's not flopping over on itself even though the compartment is empty. How did I manage that? Well, as always, it is cheap, effective, and affordable is how I ended up doing it. So my bag has a zippered portion here that allows you access to a compartment that goes directly up against the user's back. If you don't have one of these, you can go ahead and put it in your main compartment and just tape it into place or something to that effect. But basically what I've done is in this compartment, whenever my wife orders mason jars for her elderberry syrup side hustle, she gets this foam material. And this foam material is probably, it's a eighth of an inch, quarter of an inch of foam. And that is now acting as a means to cushion the weight and the, relatively sharp things that are in here. So I can show you now that is out of here. The bag is quite floopy. We don't want floopy. The other benefit is inside of here you can keep documents that you have to transfer around that are more likely to get crumpled when they're inside of the main compartment. You can keep them relatively secure and out of the weather, because even if this gets rained on, this is the portion up against your back. You're less likely to have any kind of precipitation hitting that. But the main reason that this compartment is now floopy is, and astute observers would have already noticed, behind that foam is this metal grid. Now this is something you can get from Dollar Tree. I love me some Dollar Tree. It's going to look like this. And basically it's a absolutely weighs nothing metal mesh that I believe was originally intended for cooking, but you know me, I'll make it suit my needs. And what you'll do is, I guess, let's get it back out. It is laid in an array. That was fun to say. Oh, wow, that was 3 rhymes. Jesus, I'm on a roll. You can cut them to whatever shape you need. Understand you're limited. You don't want to cut it here because now these are going to be sharp and flexible. So you kind of want to cut it at the end of travel. And then I just use some tape wrapped around the individual corners to make it less sharp. But that now conforms to the shape of the bag, backed by this foam that I cut to conform to the shape of the bag. And now the bag maintains its structure, its rigidity. It essentially has a metal frame in it because it has a metal frame in it. As one would imagine, that weighs like less than a gram. And it does give you the option of being able to cook on it, do some camp stove stuffs, use it as a drying rack if you're out and about, need to dry off some socks or gloves or something like that. It gives you the means to do that. But basically, it's a very lightweight means of keeping the bag in. This isn't a light bag, especially with all the stuff in here that we haven't covered yet. But it keeps the bag in shape, and if you were to pack it correctly, which apparently my contents have shifted around a little bit, it will actually keep the bag upright when you set it down on its bottom. So very easy to do. In a future video, I will be showing you how I use that same array inside of the not smallest compartment and have used that whole grid assembly to another benefit other than structural integrity. So this one's going to be a short one. I appreciate you guys coming by. Can be used for most, I don't even know if this is maybe a 25 liter, 15 liter. It's a relatively smaller one, smaller than my torso, and I'm not a big guy, but probably would not be super suitable for like camping hiking bags as much as an everyday carry bag. So that is what we have for this video. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Any questions, comments, concerns you have, leave them in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the part 4 video.